तो नमस्ते गाइस, आप लोगों का शायद एग्जाम अच्छा गया. सो नाउ वी आर बैक विद आवर सॉल्यूशन वीडियोस. So this was our week two's mock test two's question paper, and now we will get straight into the solutions. So comes our first question. Our first question में क्या दिया गया है? So it's a very simple question. All that you need to do is our has been given by machine. There's a constant power. Now you have to find out the proportionality between S and T. So this is very simple. Now you can go and see the solution. Then your power is constant. Power is work by time. That is your work upon time. That is m dVdt into V, because work is force into distance. Force into distance. Now if you do ddt on both sides, then you will get m dVdt V equal to K. Now if you integrate on both sides, you will get distances directly proportional to t to the power 3 by 2. This is your answer. Thus, answer will be option C, that is t is equal to is directly proportional to t to the power 3 by 2. Now coming to the next question. Over here, it says over here आपको एक चीज समझना चाहिए कि over here if you see they have given a function of force, a vectorial equation of force, and they have told you that they have taken it from a equal to 0 to a equal to a. Now, if you see that over here, it is y I cap is given and x j cap is given instead of the other way around. Remember, work done. These type of questions, you need to understand that work done is non-conservative, that it depends upon the path. So what you all need to do is you all need to take some ds, okay, which will be equal to dx I cap plus dy j. So from there, you will get the integrated f dot ds, and you will get. So if you see the solution, then see over here they have integrated it by taking dx and taking dy. Okay, and after doing the calculations, this is simple integration. After doing the simple integration and calculation, they have got it as minus kx square k square. So your option is answers. Coming to the next question, now over here your force is given, and you need to plot an energy of u of x versus x. Okay, so this is also very simple. F dot ds you need to do, dot dx you need to do, and understand the characteristics of the graph. So if you see, whenever you did f dx, so basically you will get a function of u of x, which is this. So now you basically need to study the function, where will be the maxima, where will be the minima of the function. So for that, you need to know that double differentiation, and double differentiation greater than 0 is your minima and less than 0 is your maxima. And you need to find where u is coming to the 0 to get the roots of the equation. So I think so, which is where I think so, thus it makes it very simple. That is, you will have your answer as option C. Okay, now this is a good question. Over here, basically, the bob is being moved. So over here, we know that to complete a circular motion, you need to give v is equal to under root 5 gl. This is the minimum velocity that is required to be given to complete the circular motion. And over here, it is written that the horizontal value is enough to make it reach point B. So that means it's the minimum amount of velocity it carries to complete the circular motion. That is, it is reaching point B and then it is going on further. So that is your under root 5 GL. So now here they have said the angle theta which satisfies at which the half of this will. So there's nothing much to do. You just need to do force balance. So basically over here you will get your AH equal to L minus 1 cos theta. That is, you will do energy balance. This will be your MGH, basically your potential energy. And this will be kinetic energy, which will be half of this. Okay. Now, if you solve the equation, you will get theta as 151 degree. Thus, 151 degree means this will lie in this region. So answer is D. Okay, so again, as I told you, this is also same function. What you need to do is to integrate it again, taking ds. See, f dot dr they have taken. Now this dr or ds they have taken to be as elementary length, and then they have done the simple integration. Okay, now after doing the simple integration, you will find that your value is 0. Okay, so I think so it's a very easy question. So the answer is 0. See, and also they have written that it's a circular path of radius a, due to which they have changed these terms as a. So basically, the ball was taken like this. This is a circle. Equation of the circle is x square plus a square equal to a square. So that's how they change it, and then it's pretty simple, normal integration. Now coming to this question. Now this is a good question. For this, you need to just again do the same stuff. Okay. If you do the same stuff, you will get over here answer would be your, as we move from A to B, the force applied on the wire. So this will be option C. Okay. If you do the basic again, as I said, you need to do force your force balance. So mv square by r is your centripetal force, which is working outward. And then you will have a normal force in this mg, in this 1 minus cos theta will be your, from the trigonometry you will get it. And then, and your normal will be this. You can understand very well because normal force is this. This is your mg, and this will be your mg cos theta. Okay, because this will be 90 minus theta, this will be theta. Okay, so from there, when you solve, you will get a value of cos theta, and from there, you can contemplate that at which position the force is inward or outward by getting the sign of the wave. So basically, this is a simple question. Again, you have been given with your u. So basically, you need to study the characteristic of the graph. Okay. So over here, if you do du dx, you will get your concepts of force. So basically, all the questions are regarding force. So all you have to do is to deal du dx of the function and understand where your function are. So here is your answers from where you can get your answers as well. It's just basic du dx. From du dx, you will find where it is negative, where it is positive. Okay. It's an easy question. Uh, I think so. It's getting auto selected. Oh, okay. By chance, just remove this again. Okay, so from here you will get the answer. So basically, you are doing du dx to actually understand that where force will be negative or positive. If you do du dx, you will get the expression for force, and then you can simply solve the inequality to get where the value of what is what. Okay, so getting the negative and positive is very easy. Okay, this is a very simple graph-based question. This is your del F. That's your force. Sorry, that's your change in length, and this is your n, and the slope is given. So basically, they wanted Young's modulus. So you know Young's modulus is it's pressure by change in length. Okay, that is your differential change in length by pressure. So over here, you have also got your area is also given, cross-sectional area is given. Okay. So now if you take any one point and take the change in length, so from there you will get the answer to be 2 into 10 to the power 11. Okay. 2 into 10 to the power 11 is the value of your Young's modulus. It was a very straight cut question. Achha. Now, this is another important question. Now, for here, what you need to do is in terms of Young's modulus, you need to find the work done. So there is nothing really. You just need to, from the Young's modulus, you need to get force. And from the force, you again just need to dw as f dx. Okay. Because you are integrating for dx. Okay. You are integrating it for elementary length. So then if you integrate, you will get y equal to x square 2a. So it's another simple question. Okay. This is another simple question. Over here, you need to do nothing. You just over here, this is a question of it has 2L, radius 2R is welded, and L and R. Okay. So arrangement thin wire and thick wire. So the ratio of that is your Poisson's equation. So over here, you need to do nothing. You just need to do area by length. Okay. And your x and y are same. So basically, your y by x, that's your length of deformation. Okay, this is a very simple graph based question. This is your del F. That's your force. Sorry, that's your change in length, and this is your n, and the slope is given. So basically, they wanted Young's modulus. So you know Young's modulus is it's pressure by change in length. Okay, that is your differential change in length by pressure. So over here, you have also got your area is also given, cross-sectional area is given. Okay. So now if you take any one point and take the change in length, so from there you will get the answer to be 2 into 10 to the power 11. Okay. 2 into 10 to the power 11 is the value of your Young's modulus. It was a very straight cut question. Achha. Now, this is another important question. Now, for here, what you need to do is in terms of Young's modulus, you need to find the work done. So there is nothing real. You just need to, from the Young's modulus, you need to get force. And from the force, you again just need to dw as f dx. Okay. Because you are integrating for dx. Okay. You are integrating it for elementary length. So then if you integrate, you will get y equal to x square 2a. So it's another simple question. Okay. This is another simple question. Over here, you need to do nothing. You just over here, this is a question of it has 2L, radius 2R is welded, and L and R. Okay. So arrangement thin wire and thick wire. So the ratio of that is your Poisson's equation. So over here, you need to do nothing. You just need to do area by length. Okay. And your x and y are same. So basically, your y by x, that's your length of deformation will be K1 by K2, which is given as into H2 So the answer will be C2. Coming to the next question. Over here, this is a little theoretical question. So I tell you the answer. The answer is A and B. Over here, you need to have a concept of breaking stress. Breaking stress is the point. This is the point from where the graph will stop being a straight line. That is your breaking limit or your plastic limit. Okay? So the point where the line or the stress versus strain curve is straight, that is your breaking stress, and after that, where the graph becomes a curve, over there your stress will be, that is basically that your plastic limit or your breaking limit is crossed. Thus, this you have to understand, since if you see that this elongation on the straight line continued more for P than Q, thus P has more breaking stress than Q. Thus P is more tensile, or it can take much more weight than this, or Q is much more brittle than P. So that's absolutely simple. Okay, so the answer will be A and B. So over here, the Young's modulus of P is more than Q. No, Young's modulus is inversely proportional because it's stress by strain. Over here, over here, the graph is strain by stress. So it would be 1 by 1. Over here, it's again a very simple question. You just need to do you need to get your tension, that's your mass. Mass, your rho was given. So from there, you'll get rho. And then by area, if you do, so that's half rho AL is your answer of your stress that will be created if it is moved with an acceleration A. Okay, now this is an important question. Over here, your rho function is given, rho B function is given. So basically, you need to win IA by ID. Now, this is very simple. All you need to do is you need to understand that I is dm r square, integration of dm r square. So how will you get your dm? You will get dm as rho into rho is your volume mass density. So rho dot dV. So over here you have seen 2 by 3 r square, 4 pi r square they have done. Okay. Because so I naught you all very well know. You should know the value that 2 by 3 m r square of a hollow sphere of a sphere is 2 by 5 m r square. So these things you should know. Other than that, over here if you do IA, so basically you need to integrate it. After integrating it, you will get the value as this, and then if you do the thing, then you will get the value as this, which is very simple. And then you do the take the ratio and you get 6, therefore 6 by 10, therefore n is equal to 6. Okay, this is your answer. All right, I'll just write the answer. N is equal to 6. Okay. Okay, over here it's a question of angular momentum. Over here, now if you see that these 2 points are important if you look at the question, that no external forces act, thus this part and this part has the same momentum. Now what's angular momentum? It's I omega. Okay, I omega or MVR. Okay, but over here we will take I omega as omega is given. Therefore, simply if you do I, that is ml square by 12 of a rod, and since it is from the midpoint, so this will be ml square by 12 because it is ml square by 3 and L is half, thus you will get ml square by 12. Over there, if you take the ratio, then you will find omega 2 to be this. This is very simple question. This is another simple question. Over here, your mass or your motion equation is given. No slipping, you can the maximum torque that happens between the things. So I think so it's a very simple for you to understand. This was also a very simple question. That is your maximum torque. Basically, if this is your motion equation, then your maximum acceleration is this. Now, what is your max acceleration? Now, what is your torque max? You will know that it is I alpha. Okay, I alpha max. Now, what's your alpha max? What is your alpha? Alpha is equal to A by R, or A is equal to R alpha, as B is equal to R omega. Okay, so from there you will get your alpha max is basically A omega square by R, where R is the radius of the cylinder. Now, if you multiply this with the radius of the cylinder, with the moment of inertia of the cylinder, you will get your value of maximum. So this is also a very simple question. Over here, you just need to create the ring, and it's a theoretical question. Okay, we need to understand from which axis the thing is passing to make this that the angular velocity of them will be same for both. And this is another important question. Over here, you actually need to do nothing. You just need to understand your concept of dl/dt and the concept of the torque equal to A cross L, where A is a constant vector and A. So basically, you have to do nothing. The first, I'm telling you the answer. The answer is A, B, and C. The answer is A, B, and C. If you do torque is basically your dl/dt, that's a change in angular momentum. The torque is given if you do dl/dt. Okay, from there you will get your differentiation will be done, and from a differentiation you will get your conclusion. So first will be dl/dt equal to 0, L is constant, and dl/dt is perpendicular to L. So that it's I. Over here, you need to do nothing. It's basically a simple thing that is your concept of perpendicular axis theorem. That is Ix is equal to Iy plus Iz. From there, you will get this equation, and from this equation equating, you will get that all the values are same. That is your IAV is equal to IC. That is your this and your this are same. Okay. This is a very simple question over here. You really just need to understand where the mass is being taken. To be very honest, this question can trouble a few students. It also used to trouble me when I was a student preparing for JEE. Over here, you just need to understand that where the mass is, how much amount of mass is being taken out, and then you just need to do I into MR square, your new MR square. So your answer will be D, which is 37 by 9 MR square. This is another very simple question. Over here, you just need to do balancing of torque. Okay, balancing of torque and balancing of angular momentum, and you will get omega is equal to 3b by 4. It's basically just solving your question. Okay, it's just solving your the equations, and your equations you have to understand that your angular momentum should be the same every time. So your answer is 3b by 4. This is also a very simple question. Again, what you need to do is, this is a really theoretical question. Over here, you need to understand that what is the geometry and what is the omega. So first to tell you the answer, this will be B. So over here, angular velocity is given omega naught, the platform is given. So how will omega naught vary as time? So since your equation and stuff is given, and you will get a function of omega t as in terms of the moment of inertia of this and that. Then if you again get to plot the graph nicely, you can get the value. So this is a very important question also, because you need to understand that when it topples and when it doesn't topple, that is if your friction, that's your maximum angle of inclination can be that much before it can topple. Okay, because that means your friction that is being applied, it's more than your normal force, then in the body will not increase. So from here you'll get theta equal to 34 greater than 60. So from there you will get your answer quite easily, which will be equal to B. Over here, it's also a very simple question. Over here, your mass and tensions are given and masses of the blocks are given. G is also given. What you need to do is just you need to find the work done. So basically, you need to find the net tension that is acting on the body over here, which is simple Newton's laws. You solve the equation and your acceleration was given to be G by 3. And then you do T into S, that's your work, and that's H. Over here, this is also a very simple question. The simple question in which way? Wait, sorry. Over here, the question was that initially there was some speed was given, and then I have bus L2 at the same which was initially at rest, and there was a mass M was suspended, and it's given a minimum velocity to the, which is again how much? Under root 5 G L1. Okay. अच्छा, और क्या दिया हुआ है यहाँ पे? ये दिया हुआ है कि हाईएस्ट पॉइंट में एक मास से कोलाइड करता है जो L2 लेंथ से दिया हुआ है. ओके, फिर इसके बाद बोथ स्ट्रिंग्स आर मासलेस, एंड मासलेस मतलब टेंशन इक्वल टू 0 हो जाता है. और सॉरी, अच्छा सॉरी नहीं, वो टॉट नहीं बोला, जो मासलेस एंड इनएक्सटेंसिबल. ठीक है. फिर जो सेकंड पावर एक्वायर द मिनिमम स्पीड रिक्वायर्ड टू कंप्लीट अ फुल सर्कल इन अ वर्टिकल प्लेन L1. इसका मतलब कुछ नहीं है. इसका मतलब है जो वर्टिकल प्लेन में, ठीक है, पूरा कंप्लीट करने के लिए तुमको लगता है अंडर रूट GL2, और यहाँ पे इसको 5GL दिया गया था. सो इफ यू टेक द रेशियो यू विल गेट L1 by L2 which is equal to which because under root L1 by under root L2 was equal to root 5 by 1. So if you square it, you will get this. This is the last question, a very simple question. Actually, not a simple question. You need to understand the concepts behind it. Concepts कुछ नहीं है. First तो simple collision का question है. Collision के लिए first inelastic collision है, तो momentum balance होना चाहिए और total energy balance करना चाहिए. इससे आपको रिलेशंस मिलेगा जैसे कि 2VAVC इक्वल टू 0, और उसके बाद ये मोमेंटम और जो आपका kx² होगा आपका पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. रिमेंबर हाफ kx² x0² आपका जो हाफ kx² जो आपका और इलास्टिक पोटेंशियल एनर्जी होता है उसको भी ध्यान में रखते हुए यू विल गेट द वैल्यू एज D. Okay, just doing balancing of energy of basically your initial energy for this will be 0, for this will be half mv², and then after collision this will have some velocity, this will have some velocity, this will have some velocity, and due to the compression there will be a new potential energy. So after solving these things you will get D. So with that your physics comes to an end. आशा करते हैं कि आप लोग ने एग्जाम्स अच्छे से दिए हैं. So with that would like to end And also guys, like, share and subscribe the video, the channel, and share this amongst your friends who are also preparing. If we are putting the effort, we also want you all put the same effort, or make sure that it reaches out to your friends, because this will be quite helpful for them as well. So keep along with us and press the bell icon as well, so that you get your notifications on time of your solution and your question papers. With that, I would like to end. Thank you. Goodbye.